Hey, I'm Craig with Freeman. I'm here to assist you in preparing for the upcoming ICAST 2024 show in July. Let's get started. Today we'll be covering 5 important topics: how to access your online resources, an overview of show services, both from Freeman and other vendors, shipping and material handling details, show information including the schedule of the event, and helpful on-site tips. The first item I want to bring up is the level of effort that it can take to effectively plan for an event. If you're new to exhibiting, you may not be aware of all the details you need to review and understand. Because of the wealth of information for your event, it can take at least 45 days to effectively plan. If you haven't already started, we suggest you begin reviewing the show details no later than May 24th. Freeman makes it easy to access information for the event. Your company's main point of contact will be sent a series of 3 important emails guiding you to our online exhibitor portal called Freeman Online. If you're not the main point of contact, that's okay. You can still reach out by visiting freeman.com. You can also directly connect with Freeman through the ICAST 2024 Exhibitor portal. First, when you're logged in, click on Resources on the left navigation. Within Resources, click on Authorized Vendors. Once there, click on Freeman under General Service Contractor on the right. Freeman Online is a valuable exhibitor portal for the ICAST event. Within it, you can access all of the details about the show and the services provided. Here's a picture of the homepage. It includes many helpful links, including a show schedule and contacts, what's included in your booth, a link to shop for products and services, shipping quotes with Freeman, an ability to set up orders, alerts, and move out, and a wealth of additional information. Be sure to spend some time at Freeman Online and get used to the information and resources available. Within the site, much of ICAST information is available for you to download and share with your team. As you'll see, every informational page on Freeman Online has a quick and easy way to print or save the contents. Just look for the print option at the top right of each page. Each 10 by 10 booth is set with 8-foot high white backdrape and 3-foot high blue side dividers. Booths 300 square feet or less will automatically receive a one-line identification sign. Booths larger than 300 square feet may also receive a sign, but must be requested through Freeman Online. The exhibit area is not automatically carpeted, and show management does require all exhibitors provide flooring for their booth. The aisles will be carpeted in blue. For ICAST, Freeman is the official service contractor for all of the services you see on the screen. Now we'll quickly dig into many of them to help you understand how we can support you on the event. One of the best ways to ensure you receive the highest return on your investment for the show is to order your Freeman services early. All orders placed by June 17th will receive a significant discount on products and services, so be sure to keep this important deadline in mind as you review your needs. Freeman is the official vendor for flooring, so whether your team needs carpet, vinyl, or turf, we've got you covered. We can also provide a wide variety of furnishing options for your exhibit space. So whether you want to create a lounge type feeling or need seating for demos and presentations, Freeman has a solution that will work for your needs. And if you're looking for a complete exhibit solution for your space, Freeman has high-end offerings at every price point. From our self-serve furniture packages and rental exhibits available online, to our modular and custom exhibit solutions supported by our sales teams, we can ensure your exhibit space provides you the right atmosphere for meeting with your clients and showcasing your products. Beyond display and exhibit solutions, Freeman is also the official contractor for many labor services. Let's dig into those now. If you're new to exhibiting, you may not be familiar that each city and sometimes facility has specific jurisdictions that dictate how labor services can be utilized. On the screen, you'll now see the specific labor jurisdictions for Orlando. Please keep these important rules and regulations in mind as you plan for the installation and dismantle of your exhibit properties. Should you need assistance installing or dismantling your exhibit space beyond the jurisdiction allowances, Freeman is here to help. Here are some quick ordering tips for requesting labor. For installation and dismantle labor, order form pricing is per person per hour. Start times are guaranteed only when the labor is requested for the start of the working day. Check in at the Exhibitor Service Center for labor calls not requested for the start of the working day. If you need to cancel labor, it must be completed in writing 24 hours in advance. And Freeman supervised jobs can be completed at our discretion prior to show opening and before the hall must be cleared. Freeman is also the official cleaning services vendor. So whether your exhibit needs regular porter service throughout the event or just a quick vacuuming prior to show open, we can make you look great. We are also the official contractor for hanging signs and overhead rigging. Because of the complexity of these services, be sure to review the exhibit hall rules and guidelines prior to placing any orders for this service. Overhead rigging services are billed per crew per hour. Start times are guaranteed only at the start of each working day, and 1 hour minimums and half-hour increments thereafter. Exhibitors must submit a signed structural integrity form, including setup instructions with the order form and within your sign crates. And be sure to arrange for shipping to the advanced warehouse for any hanging signs, using the specific label you can find within Freeman Online. Freeman is also the audio-visual contractor for ICAST 2024. Let's take a look at some ordering tips now. For audio-visual services, internet and electrical services are not included in the equipment pricing. Pricing is for the length of the event, and it includes product delivery and pickup. Once you get to show site and you're ready for the delivery, please notify Freeman Exhibitor Services and we will have your equipment sent over shortly. Now let's talk about two important services for ICAST, shipping and material handling. You may be familiar with these two separate services that go hand in hand together, but let's dive into how they're utilized for ICAST 2024. On the screen, you'll see an overview of how shipping and material handling work together at events. Prior to the event, exhibitors have an opportunity to ship their inbound items to two separate locations via a transportation carrier, either to the advance warehouse, which accepts shipments up to a month prior to move-in, or directly to the event. Once these items are delivered by the transportation carrier, they're received by Freeman and material handling services begin. Material handling includes the receipt of these items, the movement of them to your exhibit space, the storage of empty shipping containers during the event, return of those containers to your exhibit space during move out, and the loading of them once packed onto outbound carriers. Once they leave the facility on those carriers, outbound shipping takes over. If you're not sure how to budget for material handling services, Freeman's made the process very easy. Our services are billed by weight per pound. All you need to do is understand how much weight you will be shipping to the show and multiply that by the per pound rate. Freeman Online even has an easy to use material handling calculator built right into the site. For those customers who are not as familiar with these services, be sure to spend some time in the dedicated shipping and material handling pages within Freeman Online. You'll find valuable resources like additional overview and education, material handling rates for the event, shipping labels, marshaling yard information, empty storage details, outbound information, and more. To help manage move-in and move-out, Freeman also offers privately owned vehicle cart services. POVs are cars, pickup trucks, vans, and trucks designated for passenger use, not freight. Vehicles that don't qualify for this service or require mechanical assistance to unload do not qualify for POV cart service. Workers equipped with a flat cart scooter will assist exhibitors while unloading. Each cart will handle a load approximately 3 foot wide by 4 foot long and 3 foot high. Freight must not exceed 300 pounds. Cart service includes storage of empty cardboard product boxes at no additional charge. To receive this service, proceed directly to the facility and check in at the designated POV check-in area. Posted signs will direct you. Empty stickers for your cartons and cases will also be provided for this service. In order to provide a safe, secure, and exceptional experience for all of our exhibitors and attendees, please adhere to the following unloading and loading guidelines. For north side loading docks, these will be used for POV unloading or loading of exhibit materials or Freeman provided cart service. The south roll-up door will be used for mobile vehicle spots such as boats and trailers. This will be accessible from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. during exhibitor move-in days. South side loading docks will be used for over-the-road carriers delivering exhibitor freight, then transported to exhibitors' booths via forklift. To keep all customers and workers safe during load in and out, should you require anything beyond a two-wheel dolly, we ask that you use Freeman services. For loadout, once the aisle carpet is up, our freight team will begin loadout and doors will be open. A key component of material handling beyond the unloading and reloading of your shipments is the empty container storage process. Once you're on site and have set up your exhibit space, Freeman will store your empty containers away from the show floor during the run of the event and will return them once the show closes. Please keep in mind that the empty return process can take multiple hours. This could impact any outbound travel plans. Should you have a need to leave quickly, consider using Freeman supervised dismantle labor. Another important option to consider to expedite your dismantle process is to purchase priority empty return labels. This label guarantees you will receive your empty container at the end of the event within 2 hours after show close. There will be a limited number of priority return labels available per event, and you will need one label per container or box you want delivered within the 2-hour window. And for all shipments leaving the event, regardless of carrier, Freeman requires outbound paperwork be submitted that details the shipment's carrier, level of service, and final destination address. This important paperwork ensures the right carriers are provided the correct outbound going shipments. If you already know who will be picking up your shipments at the end of the show, you can fill out your outbound paperwork request now in Freeman Online, or you can request it on site. Freeman is also the official service contractor for shipping services. We're happy to support the transportation of your shipments from your location to the event or on the outbound. Be sure to request a transportation quote from our specialists on Freeman Online today. While Freeman is the official service contractor for many services at ICAST, we are not the only ones you might place orders with. On the screen, you'll see a list of other official vendors for the show. Never fear, while these services are offered by other companies, all services for the event are listed within Freeman Online. Should you need to contact these vendors, just click on Shop Products and Services and go to the section at the bottom of the screen listed as Non-Freeman Services. Now, let's look at some important show site information. On the screen, you'll see important show dates and times, including the exhibitor move-in, exhibit hours, and move-out schedule. Some important things to note on this are on Saturday, July 20th, for move-out, the carrier check-in is at 10 a.m. and the exhibitor floor clear is at noon. When at the show, should you need Freeman's assistance, we have dedicated teams ready to support you. Look for a flyer delivered to your booth during move-in that highlights the contact information and location of our on-site service teams. If you'd like to manage your service needs without having to head to the service desk, Freeman Online has various self-service options enabled during show site. Feel free to request concierge services to your booth, set up alerts and notifications to stay on top of important details, and fill out and complete your move-out paperwork digitally. Finally, let's cover some important cost savings and planning tips. Be sure to review the Exhibitor Service Kit and understand important deadlines. Order prior to discount deadline dates to secure the best rates from all vendors. Include setup instructions with your labor orders and place a copy inside the crates. Be sure to consolidate shipments and avoid late to warehouse fees. But most importantly, ensure all of your teams on site have paperwork. Make sure they have receipts, invoices, and order confirmations. Within this presentation, we certainly covered quite a few topics. Should you have any additional questions or need support, please reach out to our dedicated support teams ready to help. Thanks for spending time with me today. We hope you have a fantastic show.